Today we're gonna be working on a Chevy 2003. We call this one here is the single cam Chevy Silverado step side cat eye. This is the LS model 2003, and we're gonna be replacing the tie rod ends. The tie rod ends on this one. So right here we have hold on. And these are 21s. So, like I was saying, guys, this one here is a 19, and this is a 21. But you can make it happen with a crescent wrench, guys. Just crescent wrench, break it loose, you'll be good to go. This one here, when you get this one out of here, when you get it out of where it belongs, all you have to do is hit it here. Get you a good hammer. Get some good leverage. And this here is going to wiggle out. And all you have to do after that is just pop it up and it's going to come back out. So on this truck, guys, it's a simple fix. We're going to be replacing just the tie rod ends. The guy wants to replace just the tie rod ends. I said, okay, whatever you want to do, boss. You the customer, you know what you want. After that, all you have to do is just unscrew this. So you would have to break this screw loose here. And what you want to do is, as you can see, I already broke it loose. So this tie rod end it used to be all the way up here. So you don't throw off the alignment. All you want to do is just break this loose. Boom, hit it with the crescent wrench and just back it off like one turn, not even two turns, just one turn, boom. And then just take off your tie rod end like this. All you have to do is just unscrew it off by hand, and if you don't want to screw off by hand, it's got a little place right here where you can put your crescent wrench or the 13mm wrench, and then you can put another wrench here, because sometimes these tend to seize up, and then you can put some PB blaster or some WD-40 just to help out, and then you can put a crescent wrench here, and you can put a crescent wrench here, and you can break it loose like that. But this one's simple. This was loose already. So all you have to do is just turn it and it'll come off. Boom, we're done with the first one. I don't see what's wrong with this one. I got some shit in mind. Hold on. And order to this one, to do the outer tie rods and the inner tie rods, I don't see anything why you have to take the tire off. All you have to do is just break the lug nut loose from here, the nut from the outer tie rod loose from the spindle, and I'm pretty sure you can work all around this. You know what I mean? You can. It's a pretty simple job, guys. You don't have to take the wheel off. You can if you want. You don't have to, but I do recommend you use a jack, and so you can get the wheels up and you can turn the wheels out to the side like this. Yeah, turn them out to the side, pull them out to the side, and then boom. It'll give you enough space, more than enough space to do this with the wheel on. So these tools, I recommend a good hammer, good crescent wrench, and then you can't forget your 19s. This is for the lower 19mm nut here. It's a 19, and this is a 21-inch wrench, or you can use your crescent wrench. It'll help out a lot. So this is a simple fix. Remember, when you break this nut loose here, you just want to break it loose. Just boop, and leave it there, and then screw your tie rod off. If you're doing the inner and outer, then this screw's gonna have to come all the way out, because you still gotta take the boot off. So you gotta bust off the little it's got a little in the back of here. It has a little lock. Let me see. Let me show you. So you see, it has a little lock here. You have to get some pliers and just pop that off, and this rubber boot comes off, and then you can take off your inner tie rod, which is this one. This one's the inner tie rod, but we're just replacing the outer tie rod, so the one that goes here. Yeah. All right, y'all. So it was about right there. All right, so that's really it, guys. I mean, I'm just gonna be replacing the outer tie rods. So he bought his own parts from O'Reilly's. Here's the outer tie rod. Here's the part number. S3493 tie rod ends. So that's the outer tie rods. Okay. The inner ones are going to say inner tie rod, but these are tie rod ends. So these are the ones on the outer. So before you do anything, sometimes they're different, guys, because they're newer parts. They're not OEM parts. Sometimes they might be a little shorter, but yeah, these are little too short. Yeah, guys. So these are probably a newer style. They're probably a little too short for this guy's truck. So let me go ahead and clear that up, and let me make sure that he got the right ones. So I'll be right back with you. All right, guys. So I didn't really explain. Well, I explained most of it. I didn't show when I was done because I was just trying to just show y'all the basics on how to take the outer tie rod off without taking the wheel off. So the way you saw that is the way you do it. So a crescent wrench and a 19 long, and with a ratchet and some pliers, because it has a little clip, and that's really just it. So with that, I'm pretty sure you should be able to finish that job even with the outer tie rods. So most important thing out of all, man, just always match your parts before you start taking it off. Just simple, just get your part, match it, make sure it's the same size, make sure it's the same thing. You know, just by looking at it, you should be able to tell if you can match things. You know what I mean? It's simple, like match anything else, and then you can go from there.